Hi Capricorn, welcome back. Tristan from Elements Tarot. Here we are for your Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus reads for her. So just a really quick aside. Sorry I wasn't present for this. This was a really busy month for me, and family comes first. I hope you all understand that, and thank you for coming back and viewing a video for it. Continuing to give a like, share, thumbs up. Alright, so this reading will not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I may not be a reader for all, but I am a reader for me. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. We got some cards popping out all over the place. Let's take these, shall we? First one's out first. Make sure that you see all of these. I'll hold them up for you anyway. So we start off with the energy. Enough cards popped out. 2 extra for your Celtic cross. So let's discuss. Shall we? I already said that, didn't I? Okay. So things are changing. There's a huge transformation within yourself. And it has taken you quite some time to see this. Where things were not working for you, you couldn't realize that there was a bigger meaning behind it, okay? Where the universe was really coming in and starting to close doors so other doors would open. And you didn't see it with the 2 of Wands. I'm sorry, 2 of Swords. You were blindfolded to this. But there are decisions for you to make. And I'm feeling that you made them with the Death card, with the Transformation card, your Major Arcana. Because here for you, Capricorn, you're coming up as yourself. The Knight of Pentacles. You're moving very slowly towards your goal. You're going to get to where you need to get to, but you're plodding along, thinking about the next step that you need to take. And there might be some challenges along the way for you, but you're really invested in what you have to offer. You're offering something here, or there's something related to business or monies, that of even a relationship I'm feeling. But you may not know where you're going, you're just going. And it could be related to somebody from the past, where there is ultimately teamwork and growth, learning, where people are coming to see what you have to offer. In the past, when all of these things were transforming for you, with the Death card, it left you, how can I say, not being able to see the light of day. Things looked grim because something here took all of your energy and you were just exhausted. You needed to take a break for yourself before you started to plug forward. And what made you so exhausted here? Well, it could have been some depression, some sorrows, some worries, some tears, things not working out that you tried so hard for and you went full steam ahead, but it was almost like a door was slammed in your face each and every time. And it's like, I just can't. Where in your environment now, you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. Now, this wheel is the seasons. I'm sorry, I just had my brain just totally went numb there for a second. This is the season of change, okay? And who had this in their wish card? Was it Libra or was it... No, it could have been Virgo. But here in your environment, there hasn't been any luck. And it could be because of this moon here, Major Arcana. You don't see where it is that you need to go. You need to hold this staff with a spark, which turns into a flame on the end of it, to really illuminate your journey. And it might be scary for you, because what you don't see when the sun is out, or what you don't see when the moon is out, you can see when the sun is out. That's why you're illuminating your path. And you're just making sure to slowly check each step with what you want to go towards, because there is a lot of hurt. There's 9s and 10s all over the spread. The 10 of Swords is about betrayal. And this is what crowns you. A lot of hurt and pain and angst. But you still be carrying that with you, and you may not be ready to release that just yet because it's in your past. Going forward, there's a King of Swords. This person here, kings, I relate to people. They have matured 4 times over. They've gone through the immature phase of the page. They've gone through the craziness and the fast-paced life of the knight. The queen has learned the intellect, and there is self-mastery of what you need to know. You know when to speak. You know how to speak to people that need to hear the truth. So you've learned to speak your truth, and that communication can at times come out harsh. Because again, there's a successful completion here, and there is balance, finally. And I'm feeling that there is balance because you're speaking what you need to speak here. You know, you've sought the truth. You've searched for the truth. You are walking the path. So let's see some clarifiers. I'm using the Witch's Tarot, and clarification is the After Tarot. Oh, so Witch's turned over. And it's not clarifying any particular card, but this is what's coming for you, Capricorn. The 3 of Wands. There's passions going forward. There's growth and expansion here. You're getting what you want. You're leaving the past in the past. And there's freedom. Possibly also with monies or the ability to do what you want to do. Because there are karmic lessons here that you had to go through in order to learn something. Lessons. And with this 6 of Cups here, this could just be building a new foundation for yourself from the ground up. And for some other Capricorn groups, yes, it could be people from the past, somebody from the past, which you were walking towards. But for the most part, I'm feeling as though that it is a new foundation that you were working on going forward. Speaking a truth after successful completion. A cycle is over. Things have ended. You've transformed. You've learned the lessons. And it was hard because you kind of like blinded yourself to the difficulties that were taking place in your life. Difficulties with the 10 of Swords. So let's clarify the moon. Why is this moon here for Capricorn? What's the moon here for Capricorn? In Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the moon here for Capricorn? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, because it's the hurts, the mourning, because of all this betrayal. You know, you may not see exactly where it is that you're going just yet, because you're still on a journey. You're still walking through the night to find your way, and through all of the hurts that you've experienced. You need to focus here. You need to focus going forward, because I see that you are with laser beam focus with the Knight of Swords. You've done everything that you needed to do in order to master the lessons going forward. Where there hasn't been success in all areas of your life, there's going to be, but right now, it's still like this because in your environment, you're doing the work. Remember, there is growth. There is growth. Why is the world here? Why is the world here for Capricorn? Yeah, there's something tangible here. There's an offer. It starts off very slow, but there's an offer being made. Pages always bring communication and what it has to deal with. And for some Capricorns, it could be dealing with work or finances. And that would be with monies here, where even monies were upside down. But this is karmic. Remember, the wheel will always move. It's always in flux. So I'm going to leave that up right for you. Could be about a relationship. When you have king and queen of the same suit, it's recognized as a relationship. So if you didn't have success and there was a full completion over all of the hurts and pains, and you're mourning this because something from your past has ended, which you didn't want to close out for the longest time, you speak your truths, there's a full completion, and you go on your way. What's the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. It's making a big, huge presence here, because what's clarifying swords, the Ten of Swords, where all of this hurt and all of this pain is over. It's done. Because what's coming into your fruition now is the justice. Everything about moderation, balance, and fairness. And the justice also does bring endings. Okay? So there is a huge, and here's the major arcana, so there is a huge cycle of completion. Now what crowns you is the justice, success, victory. And on the bottom of the deck, this sword here, gosh, I can't get these cards up. Okay, here we go. So the sword here that he's holding, the law-abiding man, the sign of Libra, and this could be happening around the end of the month, where you're finding your successes, right around the September 23rd, I believe it is, we walk into Libra season, or September 24th. And that's when all this starts taking place. Because you're still in flux here with the Wheel of Fortune and having it move in your favor. Because you are speaking your truths. What's the Six of Cups here for Capricorn? Yeah, book ended by the moon. You may not know where you're headed, but you're definitely on a journey. There are things to decide. There are definitely decisions to make going forward with what you want to do. There could have been a lot of deception prior, and again, this is still in your energy field, so you want to release that with some chakra meditation. What is this King of Swords here for? You have a lot of swords. King of Swords. This is King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, for a lot of you, it could have been dealing with marriage. This is an angelic card for me, 1111. The Four of Wands. Doors are opening up for you because you are speaking your truth. You've navigated through the last cycle appropriately here. And you could be coupling with another. This is the law, the justice, possible marriage involvement. over a successful completion. You could be winning or getting property in your name, but this is a happy life. This is celebration. This is parties, people coming home with new offers that are being made here. And there's teamwork, working together with another individual, where people come to see you. It could be a business. Again, I just got real estate with the law. Becoming into your own. Becoming into your own after all of the hurts. Maybe, and I don't have the card here yet, but with reciprocity. What's truly deserving of you now after you learned all of the lessons. What's the Three of Pentacles here for? Yeah, because you see the light of day. You need to move on from this. There were strong emotions that you've had to deal with, but you really didn't even recognize that before you asked for help from other people, that these binds that tie you, they weren't so tight you could have reached out, grabbed a sword, and you could have freed yourself. Because this is thoughts. You were in your self-imposed prison. And that's why you're moving methodically, very slowly, because you have such an interest and passion in what it is that you are bringing to the world. And it could be related to new business, new partnerships, real estate, after a long and successful completion that took balance. In a time where you had to learn how to speak up for yourself and speak your truth. The Hierophant, sign of Taurus. What did I just say? Mastering, right? You've mastered something here. You've got the keys to the castle. People are coming to see you. This is religious services, so it did fall out with marriage card. So that's indicative of finding somebody else, the law. It's all working into play. After hurts. This is a church. Wow, I cannot pick these cards up. So I'm seeing something here, okay? This is a church where people come to see you. Getting married, possibly. Possibly with somebody from your past. Mourning something that has ended, or a part of your past that needed to end, so you can walk strongly towards what you want. And I see a strong marriage here, but you've been burdened and exhausted with tears and sorrow, waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe some of you have had dreams, but there absolutely is. Once this energy subsides and the law comes in with completion, successful completion, where everything has come full circle, there are offers that are made. Marriage for some. In a church where you, the Knight of Pentacles, is moving very methodically to what you want with your passions and offers. There could be some travel, distance involved. One last card. The Capricorns. One last card. One last card. That's going to be it. Oh, yeah. This is about love. There's new offers here. New offers. And this could be on the outlook. Do check back with this reading, because I'm feeling that there is no time associated with this read, since we have two major cycles, the Wheel of Fortune as well as the World. So this can continue on and on and on. Whenever you view this video, that's the right time for you. okay? But there is a new way of life that is happening for you. Very emotional, and it's happiness. This page here is bringing happiness, emotions, heartfelt, opportunities to progress forward, which leads you to church, marriage, property, celebration, getting married, leaving the of Swords because you're dropping them to about the completion. The Death Major Arcana. You've transformed. You've learned. A cycle has absolutely completed itself. And a new one is coming in, where it has taken a lot of strength in order for you to move forward, where there could have been some deceit. Well, again, a lot of emotion, but in the not so good way previously, where you're still mourning. It's okay. You need to go through every emotion before you find your happiness and your celebration with new opportunities in love and solid goals that will bring success in order for you to move on, even though you still do mourn. You've mastered your emotions and that of communication. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. Congratulations, Capricorn. Wonderful messages. If this did resonate with you, please do give it a like, and it helps the channel, and I'll speak with you all later. Take care.